Hi friends, today we are going to discuss the concept about SQL. Actually, after the break, a long break, 1 month break, I feel very happy to see people through this way. Actually, we have seen this concept already, SQL and all we have seen already. And once again, what is our plan is, based on the project anyhow, we must be very clear about this SQL, okay, because this SQL only acting as a database, okay. See, Python is acting as a front end, how we are going to access, process and all. This SQL only, using this SQL only, you are going to store the data completely like a Google. See, for example, after opening a Google, if you are typing as a computer, what is happening immediately about the computer, details will get displayed. Yeah, Google is a database only, okay. Like that, see this SQL a little bit still we need more idea. That's what more on SQL, okay. Okay, fine. First, what is SQL? Okay. Expansion of SQL is structure query language, okay, fine. Structure query language, that is what the expansion of SQL, okay, fine. What we are going to do actually in this SQL completely we are going to process the data we are going to process, okay. What is the meaning of data? Then we should immediately that question will come to our mind, that is what is data. Data anything is data. What I am talking is data. See, I am data, you are data, like camera is data, board is data, each and everything is data. Teacher asked your student, tell me some sample for data collection. Immediately a boy got up and told that, sir, yes sir, before exam we are collecting a data. If suppose some concept is suppose formula or something, we cannot keep it in our mind, we will write and keep safely in our pockets or before writing exam, like that. Okay, that is also a type of data, but that's wrong. Fine. See, first we'll discuss about how we are what is data and how we are going to process all those things, we will see. Okay, see, ID, name, class, okay, then status. Okay, see here, ID, name, class, status. Okay, so here this is a title. Based on the title, we will give a data. See, ID is 1, name is, okay, Guru, class LKG, status idiotic. Here you see ID 1, name is Guru, class is LKG and status is idiotic. See here, this is one data, this is another one data, this one is another one data, again this is data. Clear? Each and every part of information is called a data. You see here, collection, all this together only we are calling it as a person's information, okay. This one is a data only. Fine. The second, another one record, we'll write a sample. 2, Ranga, okay, pre-KG, yes, okay, Brinjali. Some sample data, okay. See, the second information we are storing, 2, the name is Ranga and the class is pre-KG and the status is Brinjalik, okay. So what we are coming to understand here is, the each and every part is called a data, and this collection of data together only we are calling it as a information, okay. See, another one sample, 3, Vidusa, UKG, Gooseberry. Some sample data, okay. See, the third data is 3, Vidusa, name is Vidusa, class is UKG, status is Gooseberry, okay. See now, This is what the data we are going to read, access, write, process, all those things we are going to do using this SQL only. Okay, the complete process we can do using this SQL. SQL mean now we can tell it is a tool or a language. Okay, the structure query language, it is the best tool for processing data at the back end. Okay, fine. Now you see in this case, this ID mean this column, we can tell it as a field. We can call it as a field or attribute. See, a column, what I am telling is this is a column. Mean, see, the name is a column. It is a field. Class is a column. It is an attribute. See, field or attribute, both are same only. Okay. See, the straight line, the vertical line is there, no? This column, the name in one column, in one field. Class is a column or attribute. This field or attribute, both are same only. Alternate name of a field only, attribute. You can call it as a column, field or attribute. All the ways you can call. Okay, fine. Then you see here one row is there, complete row. For example, see, this one row mean one record. We are calling it as a tuple. See, tuple mean one collective information is called tuple or record. See the same way, even this one, you know. Okay. See here, this straight column is called field or attribute. Two together only, field or attribute. And this one collective information completely called, you can call it as a record or else a record or a tuple. Both are same only. Okay, are you clear? Fine. In this case, see, furthermore, actually, before understanding the concept SQL only, the basis only going now. See, these are the important elements of creating a table. Next, we are going to create a big table like this. So, before that, you should identify the each and every part of element. That's what going here. Okay. Here. Okay. Now we have seen column and then rows. These two we have seen. Next, you see number of rows here. 3 rows are there. Mean 3 tuples are there. Or else you can tell 3 records are there. Fine. This horizontal, okay, line or a record is called cardinality. Cardinality. Okay. Okay. See here, this one information, second information, third information. All these together called cardinality. Okay, fine. Next, you just count the number of columns. How many columns are there? How many columns are there? Here, 4 columns are there. One is ID, name, class, status. Here 4 columns are there. That is called degree. So how they will ask, you know, okay, number of columns, that is only called degree. D-E-G-R-E-E, degree. Okay, fine. You see, Now we wrote this data, 3% information we wrote, okay. See, all these together only called completely, all these together only called relation or a table. You see, this information collectively called a relation or a table. Okay, this is what collectively we are calling a relation or a table. This SQL, using the structured query language only, we are going to create this kind of tables. For example, this table belongs to a student. You can tell it is a student table. For example, in your company, 1,000 employees are there. You have to create a complete database for that employees. Yeah, you can go with this method. First employee detail, second employee detail, third employee detail. Like that, one by one you can store. Now, these collectively called relation or a table. Okay, fine. Next, you see, like this, many tables. Like this, many tables. Together only called DBMS. You see here, DBMS. From where DBMS is coming? From the table. Mean one table. Okay, when this is one student table. Okay. Same way, one employee table. Okay. Some village information. Like that, any information collectively called only table I told. Now, collectively many tables together called DBMS. Database Management System. What is the meaning I told? Many tables together called DBMS. DBMS means Database Management System. Okay. And further you see, many DBMS, see many databases together called RDBMS. RDBMS. Okay, see the hierarchy. Field, the straight line is called field. Then here one complete information is called information. Mean what? Collection of field only called information. That's what record. So field is there, collection of field is record. Then collectively records are called a table or a relation. Next, from there, collection of tables are called DBMS, and again many DBMS together called RDBMS. This is the hierarchy from the base to end. Okay. Now we can tell this SQL is a RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. Mean you can create various databases, many databases you can create, many tables you can create, you can connect, you can interrelate with all those things. Okay. So this is what even a project we are going to do. Using the project we are going to do even all these things only. Okay. Fine. I hope this area you people are clear. Fine. So layer of this will go for next few keys. Okay. Fine. Okay, now you see here based on this table, see this ID is there now. ID, when you see this ID, there is no duplication of this ID. That is, when you are creating a table, you can give a command called primary key. There is a constraint called primary key. So when we are creating a table, even we will see about that little bit detail. Now I am telling the key points. See this column, ID column, you cannot give a duplicate value. Why? Because when we are creating a table, we are making this ID as a primary key. If suppose when you are creating a table, if you are making that specific column alone as a primary key, you cannot enter any duplicate value in that column. Okay, fine. So this hash symbol denotes primary key, but when you are creating a table, we are not giving hash symbol. Instead of hash symbol directly, you can give primary key. Even that we are going to see. Okay, we will see that under later. Okay, fine. Now, okay, so this is called what I told, primary key. Okay, next, candidate key. Okay, what is the meaning of candidate key? See, candidate key mean, you see here, generally candidate key, definition of candidate key mean a key which are nominating as a primary key. Okay, see here, this is a primary key. Okay, in this you cannot even give a duplicate value. Compulsory you cannot give a duplicate value. No chance in that. But you see in this column, mean name column also, appearance wise, see Guru is there, Ranga is there. See, these two are different data only. Okay, so appearance wise, this also nominating as a primary key only. So these two columns together only called candidate key. These two columns together called candidate key. See, this is originally primary key, but you see here also no duplication and here also no duplication. So what is the meaning of candidate key is what are of the columns are nominating as a primary key. Even appearance wise, this is also nominating as a primary key. So these two together we are calling as a candidate key. Fine. At the same way, we have another one key called alternate key. Okay. What is the meaning of alternate key? You see, I told these two columns we are calling it as a candidate key, and this one is proper primary key. Why? Because when you are creating a table, you are specifying the word primary key, but here you are not specifying. Okay, but this is appearance wise only primary key. These two are nominating as a primary key, so that we called these two are candidate keys of this table. In this second column is there, no, this is called alternate key. Exactly this alone, this column alone called alternate key. What is the meaning of that? You see, primary key you cannot even duplicate value. Okay, but this one, if you want, if you need, you can give duplicate value. Compulsory, a table will accept it. Data can be, the same data can be given. Here also Guru, here also Guru, here also Ranga can be given. It's possible. But at the same time here, one is there. Here you cannot give one. You can't even give. That's not possible. In this case, you can give duplicate value, but manually I am not giving. Okay, so this is what called alternate key. But all together you see both are nominating as a primary key. How I am telling primary key? Primary key means no duplication value. No duplication is there. So that's why we are telling candidate key. These two are, see what all the key fields are without duplicate value, it is nominating as a primary key, is called candidate key. In that this duplicate value is there, no, you can give duplicate value if you want to. So this column is called alternate key. I hope you people understood about these three keys clearly, because every batch people used to ask from these alone again and again. Okay, fine. Next one key is there, that's foreign key. Okay, what is the meaning of foreign key? Any idea? Any guess? Key which you are going to buy from the foreign in the sense either USA, Britain or South Africa. From there, if you buy and come any key, that is called foreign key. Am I right? No. Okay. So foreign key mean actually, what is the meaning of foreign key? See, like this another one table is there. This is one table. Like this another one table is there. Same way, the same data, for example, this primary key data this column data, if you are deriving to another one table, that is called foreign key. This foreign key, that specific column data alone, we are not entering manually separately. What we are doing is we will map from the primary key field of the another table. Okay, see what I'm telling is, like this another one table is there here. For example, staff table is there here. Okay, for that student ID we need. So you don't want to enter the student ID manually or separately. Instead of that, you can map from here to here directly. Mean you are taking the data from another one table's primary key field. Okay, so this is what called foreign key. What is the meaning of foreign key? You are not entering the foreign key data directly. Instead of that, you are taking details of the data from another one table's primary key. From there, if you map, that is called foreign key. Okay, so totally we have only these 4 types of keys. Okay, apart from that, the basic concept about the prerequisite of SQL only this one. Apart from that basic concept, mean you must be very clear about what is field, what is attribute, what is tuple, and what is row, and what's the meaning of relation, table, and cardinality mean what, a degree mean what. So generally you must have all this complete idea, mean all these key points before going to the topic of SQL. Okay, fine. Then we can tell a domain. See, domain mean what, you know, where data can be stored. For example, pool of data. See, the data which you are giving and which you are entering through the keyboard, whatever system is receiving, that we are storing inside somewhere. A place is there, no, called the DB is there, no, the place where we are storing the data is there, no, that is called domain. Okay, fine. Okay, so these are the basic concept which we have from the database. Okay, so prerequisite of the SQL is all these components, mean the elements we must be clear. Okay, now we'll go to SQL and how to create this field, mean create this table. We'll see. See, we must know to create a table. After that only we can enter all these datas and different way, whatever way you want, using this any constraint. Mean you can tell this primary key, this and all a constraint. Constraint mean it is a check or a condition applicable for a specific column. That is called constraint. Like this, many constraints are there. Okay, that now when we are creating a table, we'll see. Okay, fine. Now I'll rub this board. We are going to create a table now. We are going to create a table. So that's what now